I'm Rob Hau, ROCKSTAR Realtor, here for a new thing I'm doing called Robnostications. That's right, I'm going to prognosticate on what is going on in the real estate market in the month ahead. Right now it's February. I'm going to go ahead and prognosticate or Robnosticate on what's going to happen in March. Some of these things might be obvious. Some of these things are more, I think, my predictions and observations about what's next. So without further ado, Rob Hau ROCKSTAR Realtor. I'm the realtor. You're the rock star. Let's get it going. I want to tell you all about what's coming in March 2021.
In my life, I went from rock star to realtor. I've sold hundreds of homes in the Las Vegas Valley, and my clients have become the rock stars. The home is the stage. So if you're looking to sell or buy a home, now you know how. Rob Hau, ROCKSTAR Realtor.
Hello, everybody. I'm going to start out with what is actually happening right now for sure. What is happening for sure is it is continuing to be a market in Las Vegas where we are anemic on listings. We don't have enough supply for the demand. And right now, the demand is extra high. The demand is really piping up. So what I'm seeing is that people are out there trying to find homes and they're getting snapped up like that. The good homes are going really fast. So, as it's continued through December and even November prior to that, the usual market that you would see in a normal traditional year would be a slowing of the market, and you wouldn't see that energy continue after the summer. But this last year was completely different, and we have continued that inertia that was the ramping up of a market because of what's happening in other states. They all want to move. They're all moving to places like Las Vegas, and this has continued here to ramp up our market, and we don't have enough inventory to supply that demand, including what is happening here with people that might want to make their move that have been in Las Vegas. They may be feeling like, what this time has made me realize is that the pandemic has really strengthened homeownership. It's made people realize how important the home is. So in relation to what that means for why we're seeing this happen, it has continued through really since summer of last year, all the way through. That was a prediction that I made, that we would continue to be strong through the end of the year in 2020. And now it's continuing in 2021. When are we going to see that slow down? Well, it's not happening. It's not happening yet. And so that's what I'm going to predict about what's happening in March. March doesn't look like it's going to be much different. It's going to be more so than even this month, February. We are now entering what is traditionally a strong time anyways. It's a time that people feel more comfortable getting out and purchasing a home, and certainly some of those sellers out there are more excited to sell their home at this time. I'm selling a home right now. It's a time that I think is traditionally strong anyways. And I do believe there's an attitude out there that, sellers are understanding that right now is your time. The market is very strong. The market is hot. So how long do you want to risk before the market may cool down a little bit and it becomes more competitive for you to sell your home? I don't think the floor is going to drop out on the market anytime soon. But when does it change from being a seller's market to more of a buyer's market? That's the big question. Right now, I can't even answer that. I cannot even answer that. I keep pushing it back in my mind because the signs aren't there to say that I should change that. Right now, as long as we have as much demand coming from the states that are near us, California, and the states that are far away from us, like New York, we're seeing all these people decide that they want to change their position. And nothing changes your position in life more than how you live and where you live, right? So people that want to save money, people that want to be in a different state that maybe has different things going on with it, they're moving to Las Vegas. The word is out. Vegas is pretty hot. Vegas is awesome. And especially in areas like Summerlin, the competition for those homes is very strong. that is my prognosis. That is my prognostication, really. We're going to see stronger and stronger currents when it comes to the demand that's happening in Las Vegas for these homes. And that is going to be in the new homes. The builders they're now having basically these, an auction style thing where people will bid for a lot. You know, I'm not a fan of that, but the builders are going to keep taking the temperature of the market. If they feel like they can do that, they're going to do that. Well, you're going to see more of it. It's already started in February a little bit, and they are building like crazy. This town is going to get built out. I've been here all my life in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is on its way to filling out completely. I mean, we're a valley. There's only so much room. And we're getting to where I can actually see that. Now, that may be still some time out, you know, a decade, maybe a little bit longer, but nonetheless, that time frame keeps getting shortened for how long until we're just out of room in Vegas. And when that happens, that usually means that the market's going to continue to be a strong market. There's equity still left in the market, because once you run out of being able to sell the new homes on brand new pieces of land, then it reverts back inward again, which it's already been doing. I mean, people look for these older homes that are in great areas to fix them up, but that'll happen even more so. So look for March to continue to be strong. Interest rates have been, you know, they've been moving around a little bit. Nothing for buyers to really be concerned about just yet, but I do have some predictions on where things are going to go for the interest rates. I think in the second quarter of the year, we're going to see a stronger move on the interest rate going up. Okay, so if you, again, this is another reason, and this isn't necessarily just knowledge that I'm giving. I think this is a feeling that people are having and that they understand the markets and how interest rates work and what they're tied to in the bond market. And they're projecting out as far as what might be happening in that typical time where it's super hot real estate markets. Maybe the interest rate ticks up a little bit more. So buyers, your chances now. And sellers, my goodness, if you're thinking of selling your home, you know what to do. You need to give me a call, 702-461-7175, all right? That's my number. You're privy to it. You're always privy to it. But really, folks, you gotta have a strong agent on your side. You gotta have somebody who knows how to list a home and sell it for the maximum value. You gotta have somebody that knows how to get that home prepared and ready to go and makes your life easy. I don't care if it's not me. Just make sure it's somebody really qualified to do that. Selling a home I make it look easy. I mean, I'm bragging a little bit. I make it look easy, but really, you can really have the opposite experience if you get the wrong person. So there is this month, February 2021, Robnostication, the very first one that you're gonna see, and we'll have one every month, at least one every month. Right now, I wanna keep it to one a month because I actually wanna have something to say that I think is actually a prediction about what's happening. If I do it more than that, you're just gonna hear me repeat a lot of the same stuff. And really, to some of you out there, this information is not gonna be all that much of a surprise. But I gotta start somewheres, and I don't have anything earth-shattering just yet. But I will. When I said that last year that we were gonna cruise through and have an elevated market through normally traditionally down times, people thought I was nuts, especially during a pandemic. That was right. I do have a great feel for what's happening. I've been here all my life, like I said, just something I'm good at. And I'm here to tell you, I'm happy to tell you. So subscribe to my channel, check out more on Summerlin South. Get ready for SummerlinSouthHouse.com. That is going to be my new website, and maybe by the time this airs, it's already up. I am very excited to bring you that. It's going to be everything about Summerlin South. And you're thinking to yourself,
what is Summerlin South? Why is Rob telling me about Summerlin South?
Some of you might not know. People that live in Vegas don't even know how special Summerlin South is. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rob Hau ROCKSTAR Realtor. I'm the realtor, you're the rock star, and now you know how. Have a great day.